I found these in your bedroom while you were in the shower. Now, what's going on?
What are you doing in there? You can't just go through
Don't get on your high horse. I asked you if you had any more alcohol and you said no. You lied. Where did you get them? Curtis?
What's the difference?
Well, for one thing, I might be able to stop you getting any more. Look, love, I know you're going through a very rough time, but drinking isn't going to solve anything.
What's the big deal? Everyone does it. Alf does it all the time.
Alf doesn't drink to forget or to get drunk, and this isn't about Alf anyway. Now, you're going to tell me where you got it from? Do you have any more?
No.
I don't know whether to believe you or not.
Then why ask?
Exactly.
I mean, man, he was completely out of it, you know? Well, wow, I thought it would have been real cool of him bringing a bottle of vodka to school a couple of weeks ago. But he's completely out of control. You know, I don't know how much more Ailsa can take before she turfs him out.
Well, she knows things are pretty tough for him at the moment. Pass that Phillips head, will you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, say if she did chuck him out, could he come and live in here?
Where did that come from?
Well, I heard her saying that she couldn't take much more, and we've got a spare room now that Donna's left. What do you reckon?
I don't know. I'd have to think it over, and I'd have to talk it over with Pip and the rest of the family.
Oh, so you're not saying no?
I'm not saying anything yet.
Oh, g'day, Ailsa. How'd it go?
Terrible. He was drunk at school, and then I found 4 more bottles of vodka in his bedroom at home. Can you imagine that? 4. He wouldn't tell me where he got them from.
Oh, not a good scene.
No, I telephoned his counsellor and made an appointment. She says she might have to put him on antidepressants.
If that's what it takes, Ailsa.
I can't believe any of this. A 16-year-old on antidepressants.
Do you want me to stay?
Oh, no, love. Thanks for looking after things for
It's
me.
all right. I'll get my stuff, okay?
How was she while I was gone?
Oh, not too bad. Her head wasn't exactly here, but yeah, she coped.
She's still going ahead with the custody case?
No, it's really eating her up. She doesn't know what's the best thing to do. You know, it's weird. For a while there, she and Mrs. Harris were getting on fairly well. The only reason why she was going to oppose custody was if Angel ended up in a wheelchair. But now there's no chance.
Oh, strange. Can't be easy for a woman that age to cope with an energetic young kid like that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I reckon something's happened to make her change her mind.
So where'd you score the vodka, man? Don't worry about it. Ah, come on, you can tell me. I used Ailsa's credit card. I ordered them from the phone from some big liquor market down Yabby Creek. What, are you serious? Yeah. Why? Why, man? Why do you have to keep wasting yourself? Look, man, you don't know what it's like, you know, not being able to see Laura anymore. It's driving me crazy. But don't tell anyone about the credit card bizzo, OK? I've already had a house hassling me about where I got the stuff. What'd you expect her to do? Oh, look, just keep it to yourselves, OK? You on my side? Of course.
G'day. Where's Andrew gone?
Oh, no, he's got a loopy in the head or something, you know? He kept going off his brain, said I wasn't concentrating. In the end, he just packed up and left.
All right.
Yeah, I just reckon he was looking for an excuse to get out of here.
Well, Curtis, how are things with you?
Fine.
I heard you got in a bit of stripe at school this over.
Yeah, it was done.
Oh, well, that's putting it mildly. Listen, mate, I know it's hard dealing with pain, especially when it's coming from someone close to you not being around anymore. But you've got to give it time. Now, it might take months, but you've got to hang on to the fact that it will get easier.
Yeah, sure.
I know that's a bit hard for you to believe at the moment.
Yeah, well, I
you're
might
right.
be going, huh? Can I take these with me? Yeah, man, if you like. Thanks, see you later.
I didn't mean to scare him off.
Nah, you were cool. No one can get through to him.
Oh, you're hanging in there, aren't you?
He's a mate. Travis? Travis?
Hey, what are you doing?
Jeez, man. It's no big deal. It's just a beer.
Not in your hands, mate. You're drinking for all the wrong reasons.
You know, everywhere I go, look, just save it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not so fast.
Rob and I just found Curtis on my boat helping himself to my beer.
Yeah, it's okay. It was just a can.
Oh, Curtis.
What were you doing on my boat in the first place?
I like it there.
Yeah, you seemed to enjoy yourself when we went out the last time. Look, I've got a weekend trip coming up. You reckon you could handle 2 days this time?
What? Yeah, get your mind off all your problems without the grog. I reckon it'll probably be the best thing for you. What do you think, Ailsa?
It's up to him.
Yeah, it sounds good.
Well, you sure you won't get bored, mate? 2 whole days with no TV.
No, all packed, are we?
Yeah, well, I could have managed fine without a babysitter.
Yeah, I just want to make sure you didn't have any beers while you were packing. You got anything warm in there?
No, get out of it. G'day, mate. Michael told me that you're going on Travis's boat for a couple of days.
Yeah. What's the bag for?
Well, he was telling me that you might get bored, so I thought I might come along as well, if that's all right with you. Yeah, that's fine by me.
Okay, port, starboard, bow, and stern.
What do you think we are, thick in the head or something, huh? Michael used to own a boat shed, remember?
Yeah, but I can't afford any stuff-ups.
You know, I used to read Popeye when I was a kid.
Glad to hear it. Now, as far as rules are concerned, you stay out of my way while I'm doing my work. And if I ask for your help, you do exactly what I say. Nothing more, nothing less. We take turns cooking meals and no snoring. Any questions?
What if we get seasick?
You throw up overboard. Anything else? Okay, now you guys go and try your life jackets on. We leave in 15 minutes.
Thanks for this. I really appreciate it.
No worries. Should be a good trip.
Yes, I hope so.
You know, Donna was right. I think this is great for Curtis.
Yeah.
Want to give me a hand putting the nets out?
Can I use this one?
Yeah, good choice. Strong enough to reel in a small whale, that.
Hey, Jack. I'm really looking forward to this marrowbone jelly sandwich for lunch. Man, will you just shut up? Honestly, mate, it's better off taking me home, you know?
Well, you really feeling that crook? Well, it'll take a couple of hours. The tide's out. We'll have to go around the sandbar. We'd risk getting grounded and not into taking risks like that. Unless you can talk Curtis into steering.
What are you asking me for?
What's the matter?
And you expect me to say yes? Yeah, sure, you know, take a risk. That's what life's all about. Just ask Laura.
Mate, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking.
Yeah, well, I might make lunch.
I thought you were going to throw a line in.
Jeez, he was all right, you know, and then he just changed, like that.
I suppose that's the way it goes. Doesn't take too much reminding of Lara.
Should I go out and check on him?
Nah, leave him. You feeling better?
Yeah, a bit.
Still want to go back?
Yes.
I see you managed to get a few mouthfuls down.
Yeah, still be glad to get my feet on dry land, though.
No, don't worry about that. You made them.
No, it's cool. I'll clean up while you get the boat back to shore.
All right. You want to give us a hand up front with the anchor?
Yeah, sure, no worries. He's acting kind of weird, isn't he? Well, you know, one second he's all depressed, next thing he's laughing at something that's not even funny. Did you see while we were eating? His mind was wandering off like it was on another planet or something.
You ever lost anyone close to you?
No.
Then you don't know how it feels, do you? The moods you go through.
You've been through it, have you?
Yeah.
What the? Where'd you get this?
Hey, well, what are you doing?
The rule was no alcohol.
Yeah, well, that's your rule, not mine.
Yeah, well, it's my boat, pal. My boat, my rules.
Go to hell.
Curtis? Hey, I'm the one who should be angry with you. If you didn't agree with this no alcohol rule, you should have told me before we left the marina. You've been drinking the whole time we've been out?
No, just before lunch. But I started thinking about Lara again, you know, I just couldn't handle it.
Well, I'll tell you something, you never will until you stop taking the easy way out. Mate, it's like a swamp, and there's no shortcuts through it. You've got to wade in and just keep walking till you get to the other side. Look, tell me how it feels. What's going on in your head? Don't be embarrassed.
You know, when I wake up in the morning, I'm all right for a couple of seconds, and then I remember her. It's like I know there's not going to be a day where I can't stop thinking about her. Missing her. That's why I needed a drink.
But you're okay this morning. Why do you think that is?
I don't know, you know, it feels different being out in the middle of nowhere with the two of you.
Well, you don't feel alone.
Yeah.
But you've got mates on land, and Ailsa.
Yeah, but they're always running around doing their own things. You know, sometimes I feel like yelling at people, like, what are you doing? They're carrying on like nothing's changed. Like Lara's still around. I don't know, it's weird.
Maybe what you really want to yell is, hey, everyone, I'm still here. I'm still in pain. Hasn't been that long, you know.
Maybe.
Yeah, we'll do it. No one will blame you and we'll listen, I promise. It does get easier. One day you'll wake up and it'll take a bit longer before you think of it. And then longer. And you'll start accepting that she's not here in body anymore, only spirit.
See, that's the thing. You know, every time I think of her, I can't believe she's gone. I'm never going to see her again.
Well, maybe you will.
What do you mean when I die? No, I don't believe in that stuff.
Why not? That goes on forever, in every direction. And if that's possible, anything is. Jack was green with seasickness. In the end, we had to put him out of our misery and come home a day early.
And what about this one? Did he behave himself? No mischief?
No, he was great. No trouble whatsoever.
That's not true. Look, I managed to get a bottle of vodka on board and Travis sprung me drinking it.
That's exactly what I was asking about.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter. Look, I know I've been stuffing up bad lately and I'm sorry for giving you such a hard time and all the lying, but I promise it won't be happening anymore.
I'm glad to hear it. We've both been through a rough time lately and we need to help each other out. But, well, I think if we're honest with each other, we could make a pretty good team. What do you reckon?
Can I go wake up Mummy now?
No, not now. In about 5 minutes, okay?
It's all right, I'm up.
Hello.
Oh, good boy, you're dressed. Hey, you hungry?
No, well, you better not be. Not after 2 boiled eggs and 6 soldiers.
Oh, you have had a busy morning.
Yeah, well, it's about time I started pulling my weight around here.
Thanks, I appreciate it. While we're on the subject, I meant to ask you last night, do you think that you could do a shift at the store for me? It'd just be the one shift this afternoon?
Is there any way you can get someone else?
No, there isn't. That's why I'm asking you.
Well, it's just if Mr. Fisher lets me back into school today, I reckon I'll have a gut full of people by then. I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to pass.
Well, there's no point in being sorry. If you won't, you won't. But thanks for feeding Duncan and letting me sleep in a bit. It was a help.
Still don't reckon it's a certainty.
Not that you're biased.
The guy's a discipline freak. He doesn't care about anything else.
Who are we slandering now, as if I couldn't guess?
Well, she reckons Fisher might let Curtis off his suspension today.
Mr. Fisher will be fine. If I were you, I'd be more concerned about Curtis turning up.
What, you reckon he mightn't show?
Well, if he was my mate, I wouldn't leave it to chance. It's going to be pretty hard for him this morning.
Maybe we should pick him up on the way.
Oh, I said I'd go with Selena.
Well, then we'll pick her up first and then him.
Good on you, mate. Anyone wants me, I'll be on van number 4. And can you remind Sam he's on dishes this morning?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, have a good one. And Jack, don't forget, straight home after school, we're going to the dentist.
No worries.
Hey, does this open up? Yeah? Oh, wow. Bet it goes fast.
The fastest toy I've got.
Is it? Oh, wow, you're a bit of a petrol head, aren't you? Hey?
I'd hate to see if she was clucky.
I reckon.
I've just got to find my shoe.
I saw it in the kitchen. You must have walked right past it.
Yeah, where?
Come on, I'll show you. You're so hopeless sometimes, Kurt.
Well, you're totally together with every minute of the day, huh?
Yes.
He seems okay.
Well, you kids arriving out of the blue sure made a difference. It was very thoughtful of you.
Oh, he's a mate.
I don't suppose you'd be able to do a shift for me at the store this afternoon, would you?
Well, actually, I've got to go to Yabby Creek with Michael. Bummer though, I could have done with the money.
Great. Well, let me know if there's any change. I really am getting desperate.
Well, couldn't Curtis just do it this once?
Oh, no, I asked him, but he wouldn't. I know it's hard for him, but I wish he'd start getting his act together. I don't know how much more of this I can put up with. Come on, Duncan, darling, time for school.
Can Selena take me?
Really? She had him in the lap.
She was...
Jack! Don't!
Hey, what's going down? Hey, man, how'd it go? Not too bad. He gave me the skating on thin ice road, but I'm back.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I told you to be right.
Yeah, Fisher's got a heart of gold.
Sit down, please. We're one teacher short, so I'm going to be taking this class. Take out your books and start on whatever chapter you're up to, please.
Will you guys move it?
I can't believe that you're still saying no. We're not even talking about a whole shift, for goodness sake, just until I get him back from the doctor's.
Well, put a sign up if it's not that long. Alf does it all the time. Or let me take him to the doctor.
Oh, don't be ridiculous.
Look, I'm not trying to be smart or anything, Ailsa, but I just couldn't hack the store. You know, there'd be a million old ladies coming in going on about Laura. I just couldn't handle it.
Oh, but I'm supposed to be able to handle 2 businesses, plus run a home that you can come and go in as you please, and cope with all the emergencies without any help from you.
Well, I helped this morning.
Oh, go on, Curtis. I'll manage some.
Hey, how was your first day back?
Don't know why I bother.
Do you want to talk about it?
No. Must have been something you said, eh?
Yeah, first period this morning. Do you mind if we get out of here? I don't suppose you want to talk about it with me either.
No.
Jack, 28 minutes and counting. You better get your homework done.
Yeah, I will. I mean, you know, it's not like I'm making up the rules as I go along or anything. She knows I couldn't cope at the store right now, and I've been trying to make up for it around the house.
Man, you could have said yes.
Whose side are you on?
Yours. But she's really had it up to here with you.
Well, that goes both ways, let me tell you.
No, I'm serious, man. You should have heard her the other day. She's going on about if you keep screwing up, she's going to call the department and get them to put you somewhere else.
Paul?
No, I'm serious, man. And check this out. This morning she was saying that she'd wish she'd get your act together, like she wanted to get rid of you or something.
Yeah, well, she's not the only one, let me tell you. Look, I'll see you later. I walked right into it this afternoon, didn't I?
Oh, whatever it is, Curtis, not now, please.
Just because I wouldn't do a shift at the store. You know, I can't believe all that bull about teamwork and starting on a clean slate. All along you were just looking for an excuse to dump me back with the department.
What are you talking about?
Oh, don't give me that bull, Jack. Tell me all about it.
Oh, and Jack would know, of course, would he?
Well, he said you were talking about getting rid of me. I was stuffed up again.
I said that in private to Pippa.
Yeah, exactly, you said it. Look, I'll save you the trouble of ringing. I'm moving out. Hi, is Michael around?
Nope.
Today just gets better and better.
What's the hassle? You took off before without even saying goodbye.
We'll try Ailsa wanting to kick me out.
Really? What happened?
Well, nothing new. Apparently she's been thinking about it for a while. Jack told me so. I confronted her.
What'd she say?
She reckons she said it in private to Pippa. You know, but that doesn't matter. She still said it. I told her I was moving out.
Curtis, you didn't. Where are you going to go?
Well, maybe here. That's why I want to see Michael.
Oh, I suppose you could ask.
Or maybe you can get me into a van, you know, just for a couple of nights.
Don't do that to me.
Sorry, forget I asked.
Okay, look, why don't you stay here until you calm down and then go and see Ailsa again?
No way.
Why not? You know what you like when you get all wound up.
Shannon, don't tell me what's going on in my life.
Sorry.
Yeah, so am I. You know, I just think it's such a bummer finding out she hasn't been straight with me. And I really thought we were starting to get her back together. It's like she made up her mind weeks ago, you know, to get rid of me. She was just looking for one more excuse, and when I said I wouldn't work at the store.
Why don't you explain all this to her when you go back home?
No, there's no way I'm going home. If I have to, I'll sleep on the beach.
I wish you could be happy again. He's over at our place. He's pretty upset, hanging out until Jack shows up.
Is that where he thinks he's going to stay?
I don't know. He's going to ask Michael, but I don't know if he'll go for it. Look, I'm just scared Curtis could end up sleeping on the beach if you two don't sort things out.
He's his own worst enemy, love. I tried to talk to him earlier, but he wouldn't listen. He just stormed off saying he was going to move out.
We're taking it in turns to cook while Pippa's away.
Yeah? So what are you making?
Chops and salad. Frozen pizza would have been better, but Michael didn't agree.
Bummer, eh?
Hi, anyone home? G'day, Sam. Curtis, I'm not interrupting anything, am I?
No, not so far.
Is Michael around?
No, just me and Sam.
So is this where you're going to stay tonight? Curtis, I think we should talk about this.
Haven't you said everything? You wanted me out, so I am.
You know that's not true.
Do I?
Yes, you do. Look, the last month has been a really tough one for both of us. I have tried to be understanding, I think. You have to admit at times it's been difficult. I want you to know that my home is your home, and I'd love to see you back there. It's your decision. I just don't want you thinking you don't have anywhere to go, because you do have. Come in. Oh,
G'day.
You didn't have to knock.
Well, I just felt I should.
Come in.
You look busy.
Oh, things have to get done, don't they?
Things I should be helping with you, mate.
No, that isn't what I meant at all. Well, yes, I was a bit annoyed when he wouldn't fill in for me at the store this afternoon. I've had a lot to deal with lately, and I really could have done with the help.
Yeah, well, I just couldn't handle going back so soon.
Maybe it was a bit insensitive of me then, I'm sorry, but you have to admit I have been trying pretty hard to be sympathetic through all of this.
Yeah, right. That's why you've been running around telling everyone you want to get rid of me.
Oh, Curtis, I only said that in private too.
You were just looking for another excuse to chuck me out. When I said I wouldn't work at the store, there you go, you had it.
Is that what you really think, is it?
That's what it looks like to me.
This statement arrived the other day. Yabby Creek Liquor Mart. I knew it had to be you. $150.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I should have told you.
It's all right. I've already paid it. I wasn't going to mention it. I didn't really think there was much point. I thought it'd be better if we just got on with things, wiped the slate clean, just like I said. But if I had been looking for an excuse to throw you out, as you obviously seem to think, it would have been a perfect opportunity, wouldn't it? So why did I keep quiet about it?
Have you sorted things out with Curtis yet?
Yes, I tried to have a chat with him. I don't know whether I got through or not.
Well, if you want to go and try again, I'll be more than happy to look after this little monkey.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no worries. Anything to keep on the right side of the boss.
Well, I might take you up on that. Mummy's going away for a little while, darling. Hmm? You be a good boy. All right, I'll try not to be too long, thanks.
Whenever I can manage.
How's the water?
Wet?
Love, I think you have a few decisions to make. We've both been on edge lately. I've been missing Alf, and of course you've been missing Laura. I suppose that's the main reason we've been so hard on each other. I know you've been doing your best to get on top of your drinking. That's good. I'm really proud of you. So why don't you come home, eh? That's where you belong. Do you think we could give it another go, eh? Give us both a second chance?
So what's for tea?
I thought I might do a lamb roast.
Look, I'm sorry about the credit card. I'll pay you back, I promise.
We can talk about that later, if this means you are coming home.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Where on earth did all this come from?
Wow, it says on the packing slip they're from Alf. The delivery man dropped them off not long after you left, actually. Talk about a struggle to get them inside, though.
Yes, I'm not surprised.
Well, I have to get going. Shane will be wondering what's happened to me.
All right, and thanks for keeping an eye on Duncan.
Look, it's not a problem. So, you still living here?
Yeah, it looks like it.
That's a smart move. I'll catch you both later.
Bye-bye, love.
So, what do we get started on first, this or the lamb roast?
Oh, this, I think. I wonder what on earth's inside them.
I reckon I got a present for you. Although it's a bit big for that French perfume you asked for.
Hey, don't tell me Al's finally decided to use his imagination. I think you'd better get a crowbar. Oh, stop it, Curtis. You look ridiculous.
I think it's great.
But what on earth possessed Alf to buy 5 crates of this stuff? I mean, not only the masks, but look at them, these stupid figures and brass skirts.
Maybe there's a couple of shrunken heads in here, eh?
Oh, they better not be. What does he intend to do with all of this rubbish?
Redecorate?
Over my dead body. Oh.
Yeah, well, maybe he bought presents for everyone in Summer Bay, huh?
Since when has Alf been that generous?
That's true.
Well, he better have a darn good reason or that man is in deep trouble.